I painted this wall 4 or 5 times already.
4 or 5. This is the fifth.
Every time they do renovation, I paint it.
This is the fifth version.
4 or 5, I don't know.
Mate, awesome. Welcome. Nice. Thank you very much, Jerome,
Thank you too.
for joining us today. Otherwise known as your artist name,
Chifumi.
Chifumi. Globally recognized, and really thank you so much for joining us, because I know you are a very busy man and you have a lot going on. You're in demand, not just here in Cambodia, but globally as an artist. And we're privy to a piece of your work here at Lamoon, beautiful riverside Lamoon here in Phnom Penh, where you've called home for a long time.
I don't know, maybe Phnom Penh is my home now.
How many years now?
12 years now.
12 years.
But I keep moving everywhere.
Yeah, but originally from France.
Yes.
North of France.
Northeast.
Northeast, whereabouts exactly?
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg. I've never been. For those who haven't been, what's Strasbourg saying? Was it good?
It's. I was there a few weeks ago. It's still good.
Yeah.
Doesn't move compared to Phnom Penh. It's always the same story.
Is it quite a quiet place, Strasbourg, in comparison to?
It's the smallest big city in France.
Okay.
So it's not quiet, but not busy as well.
And the art scene, Chifumi, how did you?
It's quite big actually.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite big and very good artist.
So, were you, of all artists, I think a lot of my friends who are in the community, be it underground, be it commercial, most of them are secretly classically trained. A lot of them are actually classically trained artists and studied, art school, be it classical art or modern art, or did you study yourself? Or
Yeah. I was in art school in France, the classic way, as you say.
Classic.
It's not classic, but in a way we study these kind of classic themes like etching, painting, photography, all those things. It was a classic school.
Okay, cool, nice. And were you one of those people who just picked up a pen when you were really young? Picked up a pen and pencil and just kind of got into it? Or did you, I don't know, how did you develop into an artist? Was it something that came naturally as a youngster? Or did you kind of when you finished school, was like, I have to do something, I'll pick art?
Let's say when I was kids, I saw this graffiti everywhere. I was just fascinated by the colors and the shapes and the way the people promote themselves. But I would say also art school help you to focus and to expand the curiosity and the knowledge about art and everything. So it helps you to focus and to find your true yourself as what you want to do. Okay.
So from going from those who haven't seen your work, it is on such a grand scale. I mean, we're talking, the work you've done in India, the work you've done here. I mean, some of them are 3-4 story buildings. They're not like this. You're doing a ladder. But
it's a small one.
Yeah, the pictures I've seen of you on cranes, on scaffolding. You're going up. You're doing the sides of skyscrapers almost. How did you go from art school to being commissioned globally around the world? I mean, what was your first big break? Let's say. What was your first big wall?
I didn't even think of that. It just happened.
It just happened naturally.
No. In our school, they didn't like anything that you do in the streets. They were focused on white tubes and everything.
Yep.
And I got this interest into graffiti and murals since I'm young, so I tried to orient myself into that. And it was kind of difficult to explain the teachers and everybody that I want to have an outside experience. So I have to find myself festivals or companies that are doing these kind of things and just link myself to them.
So through the school, you felt, I suppose, through art school, you're quite pigeonholed, forced into a corner, this is what you have to do. So for people in that situation, in art school, you'd recommend find festivals, find, free walls.
As a graffiti artist, I mean, you want your work to be seen, so you can do illegally on the night and do things everywhere, but at one point it's gonna be difficult because the cops will knock at your door. It might happen, So you do it the legal way, and then you need a supply, you need, as you said, a crane, a scaffolding, and that is kind of costly, specifically when you start the work as the painting as a work. So you need people that take care of all the accommodations and everything.
So do you have a team that you work with, or you completely?
No, I'm alone.
You're a one-man army.
I'm doing everything from finding clients to marketing, painting, doing the job, finding the inspiration, promoting. I do everything actually.
Everything. One man army. So when you moved here 12 years ago, what was it art that brought you here, or was it like holidays?
Holidays, kind of. I was working for French TV, Arte,
Okay.
half Javan, half French, and the idea was to travel from India to Australia. And I never been to Australia actually, so
You never made it.
the project just break in the middle. I was stuck in Vietnam. It was not very nice, and during the winter, so I was in bicycle this time.
Yeah.
Took the bicycle, come to Cambodia, and I just like, wow, what the fuck is
You bicycled from where?
from Bangkok to Phnom Penh by north of Thailand, crossing Laos, crossing all Vietnam.
All by bicycle?
Yes,
How long
fixie
did,
bike.
What? How long did this take?
It took like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Was this the plan all along, or were you in Bangkok?
The plan was from India to Australia.
By bicycle?
By whatever I want, and do a small 10-minute video for this TV every month, and that's it. That
Can we
was the only
still see
plan.
this online?
No, I still have it on computer, but not online. It's
Okay,
very old.
cool.
That was 15 years ago, actually.
So when you were working, what was it called? You say Catch TV?
The Arte, the name of it was Arte.
Okay, so you have a background in TV as well?
No, it was just a commission for the web-oriented TV. It was
Yeah.
the beginning of the social media things, it was very early.
Before, I remember when I
Before
first,
Instagram, TikTok, and everything.
man. Isn't that, don't you think, like, I started traveling back in 09, I kind of think, like, if I started YouTubing then, or
You have to bet that YouTube will be something at
Exactly,
this time.
exactly. So you bicycled Bangkok to northern Thailand, into Cambodia, and then, like many of us, I think all of us who live, well, as all of us who live here for a reason, just fell in love with Cambodia,
Definitely, yeah.
which is very easy to do. Of course, everyone has the same answer to this question. The people, we all love the people.
We do.
The Khmers are just some of the best people on the planet. Other than that, what was it that made you fall in love with Cambodia or Phnom Penh as a place?
When I arrived, like, there were no street art, graffiti, or things like this. And I met a couple of artists, and I believe we could just change the thing or bring this kind of culture here. That was also the challenge, and through this challenge, I just discovered the country, the culture, the people, as you say, like the beauty of everything. And
Yeah,
that's just like I was, the falling in love time.
I think it's one of those things, and it's every day is something new, and you fall in love with something new every single day.
We were on the way to bring something new, so you have to take the machete and just to open windows, And so you have walls everywhere, and you have just like people doesn't understand what you want to do.
Yeah.
So you have to explain.
No, exactly. So 12 years, but you started the Cambodian Art Festival,
Yes, exactly.
and this was, what year was this started?
We did the first one with the French Institute in 2015.
2015.
15 or 16. yeah.
And this is annual now? Or?
We used to do it every year.
Yep.
For 5 years.
And
but
then, of
since
course-
the pandemic, we just stopped everything.
Yep, cool. And is this something we could look forward to coming back potentially in the future, you think?
That will be nice. Actually, we need to find partners and everything. But also, the situation now is very quiet.
Yep.
And they have new festivals that are doing mainly the similar things in
Yeah.
a better way also. So maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know.
There is a huge art scene here in Phnom Penh, and there's so many talented artists, be them mural artists, be them canvas artists, or to tattoo artists. I think in the coming weeks we've got one of the first Cambodian-owned tattoo festivals
Yes,
coming
I
up,
follow that. Yeah.
which is really exciting. There's so many gifted artists in the city. Starting up something like this is never easy. Any event, it's any event.
I know the process. It's
So, before you had the backing of the French Institute for 5 years?
we did this them like 3 years and then 2 years alone
Yep.
as own structures.
And you had artists all in from all around the city and doing murals and...
All around the globe, actually,
Oh,
from
wow.
US, Europe, Malaysia, a lot of Cambodia, of course, Thailand, Vietnam, everywhere.
Cool. Amazing. So, to your work, one through running theme, which I see in all of it, is hands. Hands notoriously being any artist's nightmare. I think is which any artist will say that is the hardest thing that they've ever had to work on or do or perfect. Why choose the hardest thing in all of your pieces across the world?
I don't know. It might be something related to karma, or I don't know. I have no idea. Since I'm young, the first painting I have in my mind was like a hand paint, graffiti one, and the guy just fucked up the hands actually.
Yeah.
So it was looking so beautiful this time, but
Was it the perspective? You got the perspective wrong? Or?
no, he just fucked up everything.
Yeah.
Actually.
It looked like AI.
Well, I was young, so it looked like a kind of AI nowadays. Things.
There was one piece that I saw, I think it was in Varanasi. It's a building with a walkway in between, and the two hands go like this.
Yes.
You've got negative space either side. So it looks like the walkway in the middle is expanded where the hands are. Where was this?
It's in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu in the south. Actually, it's a mudra. All the mudras have meaning in this kind of culture, and this one is a big vagina because in this building it's full of transgender people.
Okay.
So I had display.
Okay.
They were very happy with that actually.
This blew my mind because I mean, when it comes to art, of course, a lot of it's perspective, especially mural art, which we'll get into a second. But this piece literally changes the perspective of the building, which is absolutely incredible, which a lot of your artwork does. I mean, the pieces that you've done in India, they're working with spaces and walls, which are some of them very old, and some of them, the shapes of them rounded, archways and things like this. And I mean, myself, knowing a lot of mural artists, perspective of the space. I mean, a lot of artists use projectors, for example. A lot of artists use a doodle. A lot of artists use they use a frame. A grid, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
For yourself, how do you do it? How do you do it, man? Because the walls that you do and the change of perspective and the view on it blows my mind. And the scale of your walls, where do you start?
Everything starts by the walls. I see the walls and I do the design on the paper first, on the computer. And then the idea after is to use projector or the doodle. Anyway, it's just a way to scale it up to the wall. So everything is fine before I do. I don't have this kind of, some artists, they just get improvisation. I'm not into that at all. I have to focus and to control all the steps.
So when you're given back to the one in India, for the building with the hands, is this something, do they give you the idea or do you get free reign, like please, artistic freedom, or are some of your clients quite specific about what they want?
They knew my work, so they knew I will do something related to hands, but also it was kind of free. But also in India, it's difficult because you have to explain to the politics and everything.
Yeah.
So I did maybe 15 or 20 different designs for this one, I believe, before they accepted.
Okay, so it's quite a process.
Yeah, and you have to stick to the exact one at the end.
And this is, okay, so that's quite a strong-handed client. Are some of your clients more completely trusting, like, yeah,
definitely.
Be free?
Yeah.
Is that, would you say more of them are this way inclined or more of them are?
Usually they are clients, so they also want something that speaks to their own clients, their own business. So they will say I'm free, but let's say like 80% maximum free.
Amazing. So not only do you do huge murals, again we'll get back to in a moment, but you do a lot of print work.
Yeah, I do also.
And do you have your own print plate, like your own print factory, or do you do it?
I do that in my kitchen.
In your kitchen. But from seeing your mural work and seeing your print work is very, very different. I mean, your print work it seems a lot more personal to you, and it seems like I don't know. How would you describe the difference between your mural work when you're given artistic freedom on mural work to your print work?
There is also a narrative by the time, because my style is changing, and I didn't print anything since 5 years, since the pandemic.
Oh wow!
Because of the shipping prices, it was too expensive. So I just focused on the walls, and then I put like more gradients, detailing, and everything, more realistic things. And the style you see on my prints is the same style I have on the wall before the pandemic. That's why the gap is there now.
All right.
So next prints I will do will just like go closer to what I'm doing now on the walls.
And do you do these like what, seasonally? Do you do like a set per year or a set every quarter, or for those out there who would like to order one?
No, usually when I have time I do, but since 5 years I didn't print anything. I just bought this morning kind of new materials to print, so I'm in the process as well.
So, if I have to ask, what do you prefer? Do you prefer mural work or do you prefer print work?
No, I like everything actually.
Yeah.
After you spend like 3 weeks, 1 month, 20 meters high on a scarf,
Yeah.
you don't want anymore.
No.
Trust me. Because also Cambodia is very hot.
Yeah.
And then back to the kitchen, as said, and just like spend time on the studio.
It's more relaxing.
It's relaxing. After a few days, you want action again.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the wheel. You know, the Dharma wheel.
Yeah. Perpetual motion.
Yeah.
I'm bored, busy. I'm bored of that.
Exactly,
I'm gonna go back
yeah.
in the kitchen, cook and print. Back to the wall. 10 feet.
But let's
10
say
meters in
when
the
you
air.
paint outside in Cambodia, it's kind of the sun. The sun is harsh actually.
Yeah.
It's
not just here. You've painted all over. You painted Asia, Africa,
Yeah.
Europe, North America.
Yeah.
Like Varanasi, Siem Reap, Chennai, Strasbourg, Madagascar, California.
Nepal, Madagascar.
Your portfolio is crazy. But what is your dream destination? If
now,
you could paint anywhere.
I have many actually. I want to go to Mongolia, you know, buy
Yeah.
a horse, and I don't know what I will paint because there is no construction in the
Yeah,
desert.
true.
But maybe find something.
It's funny you say that, man. Like, my wife and I are talking about going next year and doing exactly this.
Let's build something.
Let's go. Let's go together. We'll do a podcast horseback.
Why not?
Across the desert. Mongolia. Okay, that's a spot. So you've been here 12 years. Do you see this as home now, forever? Phnom Penh?
I
or-
don't know, but since the pandemic, I tried to move on, but Phnom Penh seems to be like, you know, when you have something that hang your
Yeah.
feet, and when you go too
Always
far,
brings you back. Yeah.
please go back.
No, I mean, I went away recently to Sri Lanka and had a beautiful time. But I think every time I go away and when I come back, you quickly realize, we have it really good here.
Okay.
It's really good.
I'm
here.
going there in December for some
Sri
painting,
Lanka.
so I
In
will.
Colombo? Or?
Colombo,
Colombo.
and then say after.
Colombo's cool. It was kind of like it reminded me of Phnom Penh in some ways.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was cool, man. You enjoy it. Colombo's cool. What month are you there? When are you there?
December.
December. For how long?
1 month.
1 month?
1 month and 1 month in India.
How many-
Paintings everywhere.
How many?
We are still working on that. A few.
Big?
Big one. Yeah.
So is there anything that someone said to you, asked for that even you will, because you go high. What's the highest you've gone? How many stories?
20 meter, I believe.
20
with
meters.
the scaffolding.
Has anyone ever given you something so big that even you've been like, no?
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Nothing yet.
No. In Nepal, they give me too wide. It's
Okay.
gonna be like a few months just to do those things.
Yeah.
But no, taller than 20 meters start to be a big challenge
Yeah.
already.
Would you need more than? I mean, would this get into the point where you'd need someone with you? You'd need a helping hand? Or?
No,
You do
alone.
it.
But the things that in Phnom Penh, you have a lot of big walls, but like the towers, they are glasses.
Yeah.
You cannot paint on that.
No, you can't. No, for sure. One thing that you did do, which really for me is very, very unique, was the aquatic center at North Bridge International School here in Phnom Penh, and this was an AR mural, right? So
Augmented reality mural.
yeah, augmented reality mural. So this, for those who don't know what augmented reality is, this is something you can connect with your phone and the mural comes to life.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this you worked with a friend back in France?
It's a friend. We went to art school together.
An animator.
He's focused on
Julien
the
Croyal.
Julien Croyal. right.
Yes.
He's doing the animation side.
And it was with Artivive. There's an app called Artivive.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this brings it to life. And so this was water themed. So can you explain the process? They scan the QR code.
Yeah, you just have to scan the QR code, download the app, and that's it. And then with the phone, you just like target the mural, and
Comes to life.
it's triggered animation actually.
Yeah. No, it's really cool.
Very easy.
Next time I go there, I'm going to try it because I'm yet to see it come to life. I've done Le Petit Chef, the augmented reality
Yes. Yeah.
dining experience.
How was it?
It was cool. It was
Okay.
fun. It was it's gimmicky. It's fun. Especially I think families with kids. If you took them, the kids would lose their
I
mind.
need to check with them as
But
well.
it's pretty cool,
because
man.
we are very limited people who do animation in Cambodia.
Yeah. I think the Le Petit Chef started in Vegas, and it got so popular. Now they're kind of franchising it out around the world.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
I think there's a lot of room for AR, especially in the gaming world as well. I mean, it's coming to life now. You can watch your games come to life in front of you. But especially, but I think it truly started with artwork.
I bet that the people will wear these Google glasses before, like the big stuff, but
Yeah,
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So I did animation, but nobody. I mean, like you have to download the application, and it's still something that blocked the users actually.
So this is something I don't know. I dip my toe into. Have you tried the Meta Quest?
Not yet.
The glasses.
Not yet.
So with this, it's the 3D art aspect. You know, you've got a 3D virtual space where you can create
And
art.
it would be cool to have murals that just get on life everywhere. You
Yeah.
cross the road and.
I mean, this is to the point where you can use it's a 3D space and you're walking through the artwork, which is
This
kind
would
of the
be
next
something
step.
I would dream actually.
Yeah, cool, nice. Well, if we anyone wants to send a Meta Quest, we can maybe see one in the near future. So with the AI experience and your background in the arts, have you ever thought of getting into film, animation yourself? Or, I mean, from seeing your artwork come to life through AR, did you think, oh, maybe animation would be cool?
It's cool actually, but it's too long.
Yeah.
It's taking all your time.
Patience.
I mean, you need patience, but also consistency, which I don't have for that.
You have no patience.
I do have, but I mean, I have patience when I see the process on a big wall that come to life, But the other thing is that you just spend time on a computer, and it's like a small screen that doesn't move, and I don't have patience to that. Actually.
You'd rather be outside in open space. So, of all the pieces that you've done, I mean, again, you've been up 20 meters. Which ones? What scared you?
This one actually, the one in Contabopa, 20 meter high.
Yeah.
It was scary but challenging as well.
But this on a crane or scaffold?
Scaffolding with kind of pieces of wood only, unmade.
Old
unmade
school
things.
scaffolding.
That's what it was scary actually. Well, next time I do one, I invite you on the top if you want.
I'll come up for sure. Let's go. So, any close calls? Have you ever nearly fell?
No, not yet.
No, not
well,
yet.
one time in Madagascar, but
Yeah.
it was not too high, maybe only 4 meters.
Amazing, cool. So when it comes down to materials, like when it comes to caps, like everything. A lot of artists have their favorite, be it the Frogger, Pink Dot, Astro Fat.
Yeah, they have a lot actually.
But you're a old school acrylic artist. You
I don't use
graffiti,
spray cans.
You don't use spray.
No.
Do you ever do any graph work? Have you ever gone down that road? You ever tried it, or is it more?
Did a few when I was living in France,
Yep.
but I was not good. And also I got these kind of health troubles that don't allow me to. I need to wear the mask and everything is like 30 degrees high.
Sorry, all my
I don't want to do that here.
All my graffiti friends are crazy, and I can only
for
blame,
the health is
I can,
kind of easy.
I can
actually.
only blame one thing. I think it's too much gas.
Yeah,
They've
it's very
inhaled
heavy.
in tunnels. So again, with like all artists, do you ever get? I mean, like writer's block. Do you ever get like halfway through a wall and think, I don't know where to go from here?
No, I said I'm planning everything before I
Yeah.
started. That's very different to graffiti. That's why I'm doing murals and talking to clients as well, because they want to see, the process and the final result before they start.
So do you work on a time frame with a lot of your clients, or do they kind of give you the freedom of time to get it finished?
Usually I tell them like it's about like 5 to 10 days a wall. It depends of,
Your square meter.
we do like corrections and updates, and it takes time also.
Nice. So as your art's evolved, what stayed the same? The hands, or?
The Chifumi is still the same. I
Chifumi
believe
is
they're still the same. After
Yeah.
the works is evolving all the time because I'm traveling and getting inspiration from travel. So every time I go to a new place, I'm trying to take some, like the food, the people you meet, the colors, the experiences you have, it put inside. So this is like a working process thing.
So like a lot of mural artists I know, traveling mural artists like yourself, they've had the luck and the pleasure of, a lot of time luck is working with big crews around the world. Be it like, one crew, one up crew.
They are very big actually. They came in Cambodia.
Yeah,
recently.
they've been here, have you ever had the opportunity to work with any crews in
Not
your
yet,
time? Or?
but as I'm very lucky because the mural and graffiti scene, we are very solid. Means I can just like send a couple of mails when I go to Sri Lanka,
Yep.
and you connect with the people, and then things will happen easily.
It's a tight knit community.
Yeah, I did the same in my days in Phnom Penh as well,
Yeah.
welcoming the people, going to eat the morning breakfast, bisexual things,
Yeah,
and
bisexual.
explaining this is the place you can buy the paint, this is some walls you can have, this
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
monitoring people.
Yeah,
If they
yeah.
want.
Have you got a place in Phnom Penh where you buy all your paint from?
I got a few, but it
Yeah.
changed also. It's like
I think that's one. I mean, for a lot of artists in the city, I think for some of my mural artist friends, it's a lot of the time it's finding the paint, and it's they do have to import it a lot of times.
when you
have to
travel,
import
you
a
have to
lot?
find the place that
Yeah.
sell the good paint, and usually because you don't know too much, you travel in a new place.
And of course, each wall will need a different type of paint. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
but
working
also
on-
the brands, the quality,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes time. You have to try and
what's
find
your,
some
what's your
time.
brand of choice?
I'm going for Jotun,
Jotun,
because
yeah.
they were sponsor of the festival. I
Okay,
had,
cool.
so this is
Nice.
the
yeah.
communication for
But
them.
that's exactly what we've used in the restaurants. Yeah, it's always Jotun.
that's good.
Yeah, and it's good and it works well. Nice. So, of all your pieces, like you said, you get to know the locals. You get to know that you eat the food. You meet the locals. It
Yeah,
inspires the art. Which one could you say has taught you the most? Not just about in regards to the piece that came after it, but the people, the food, the experience that led up to the piece. Which is the most memorable?
It's like a package of everything. Depends on the culture. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
harmony with that. For me, I would say Madagascar.
Yeah.
It was the most impressive place, and it brings me a lot in the painting I'm doing now. Actually,
And what was the piece in Madagascar?
I did more portrait
Okay.
faces. The people were so beautiful there. I wanted to experiment to have like some more realistic sides, and they were like super portraits of
That's
the
like
people
such
there.
a dream location for so many people.
Did
you go there on holiday, or did they bring you there for your work?
No, sometimes I just go to random places and see what happens.
Cool, man.
That was one place like this.
So before you start, like for example, I work in the Kunkumai. I'm an MC for the Kunkumai. Before I get in the ring, I have a ritual. I listen to. There's 2 Eminem songs I'll listen to.
Okay.
That's exactly what I do before I get in the ring. Before you start, do you prepare yourself anyway? Do you have to have a coffee?
No, just go.
Just
to
go.
Things, yeah. Tak. Easy.
So if you weren't doing what you were doing now, what would you be doing?
I don't know.
If you never started.
I would be working in a factory in France. Like, maybe I get a better life now.
I think so. Yeah. Cool. So for anyone listening who wants to kind of follow in your footsteps, because I mean you've made such an impact in the time that you've been doing it. Again, especially here in Cambodia, but also across India, Madagascar, Europe, California. I mean, again, the list goes on. To anyone listening, be them local, be them from overseas, if they want to start doing what you're doing and work on a larger scale, but around the world, how do they do it? I mean, I think it's quite intimidating for a lot of people to, hey, I'm going to go on a plane and go to Cambodia and paint.
Actually, I do remember the first big wall I did. I was like impatient to do it,
Yeah.
and so I did all the process, find the clients, the festivals, and everything. And at one point, I just see the elevating truck, and I go on it, and then I was scary as hell.
Yeah.
So I would say, if you want to do something big, be sure you don't have the vertigo. Or, you know, I didn't know about that. I was like very, it was very nasty for me.
So it took a while to get over that.
Yeah.
So just jump on a plane and get to know the locals, I suppose. Get to know the locals, meet people, and
Meet people, explain the things, meet the
Yeah.
people that make the same things than you, and just go for it.
So when you came here, you had a portfolio, I assume. You had a portfolio of
a
work to show
small
people.
one
Yeah.
that was not linked at all with Cambodia. That's also the first thing I did in Cambodia. Try to find a common path. I was painting with hands,
Yep.
and I discovered the Hapsara cultures, the
Hapsara,
mudras, and I said, yeah, there's something to do. So
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
oriented
sure.
myself to the Cambodian culture.
Amazing. Yes, cool. So you accommodate yourself to the culture, and then just flourish from there.
Yep.
Which again, you're going to Sihanoukville tomorrow.
Yeah.
And how many walls have you got down there?
In Sihanouk, that's gonna be the second or third one, but they all have been destroyed as the city
Yeah.
Moved a lot actually.
It did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sihanoukville is a very different place to what it used to be. So you've got Sihanoukville coming up. Again, collaborations, big dreams for the future. I mean, if you could collaborate with another artist,
Ah,
Who's your personal favorite? A
Actually-
mural artist. Who would you if you could collaborate with anyone?
yeah. I like a lot of people. I would say Elmac or some the South American side, the South, the Californian side. The people are just amazing, and
Okay.
I would love to collaborate with them.
Head down to South America.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, nice. And just lastly, as someone who's been here for so long, if you could, I don't know, put the spirit of Cambodia into a word or even a phrase for the communities, how would you describe Cambodia and or your time here? In one word or one phrase, how would you describe it?
It's a magical place, but if you want to see the true beauty, you have to dig up.
Yeah.
You have to take time just to remove all, the facade and go deeply inside.
Yeah, and explore the kingdom of wonder.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you so much, mate, for joining us today at Cambodia Lifestyle. It's such a pleasure. And I know you're busy, and I hope you have a great time in Sihanoukville. And I will join you on a scaffolding.
Definitely, I will
one
invite
day.
you.
Or I'll join you on hopefully a crane, not a scaffolding. But I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, dude. Thank you. Okun.
Thanks.
Li
Okun
hai,
Chao.
hang hang. For more information on what's happening in Cambodia, check out the comments below or join us at www.cambodialifestyle.com.